Have you ever been scrolling through the Roblox homepage and you find a game that's offering a free UGC that looks really nice? Sometimes you can get these free items from these games, but there's also a lot of games with impossible prizes. This obby here is an example that I see pop up on my recommendations all the time with various Hello Kitties. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to identify these scams so you know which games to avoid. But before we do that, I wanted to let you know that I'm hosting a $300 worth of Robux tournament on December 28th. If you want more details about this, there's a Discord link in the description. Hope to see you there. And I'm also trying to reach 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year, so if you could comment and subscribe, it would help me out a ton. And with all that said, let's get into the video. Even though I haven't played most of these games, I could say for sure most of them are scams. The first thing you should always do is check the description of these games. Let's look at this one. It says here that in order to get the items, you need to like and favorite the game, and it can take up to 7 days to receive. If you've ever seen this, it basically means they're never getting the item, and developers are just hoping you forget about it in about 7 days. I don't even think it's possible to get a requirement of having people like and favorite the game, and I don't even think Roblox would know in order for you to get a UGC, because in my experience of all the games I've ever played, that has never been a thing that's actually been tracked. So I think that's the big red sign right there. Another method these obbies use is that you'll get really far in the obby, but you'll get to the point where you just want to give up. A lot of the time, these scam devs take it a step further and make the final levels actually impossible. Even if you use hacks to complete the obby and get to the end, there's no way to actually claim the prize, since the UGC never even existed. Like, it might exist, but it's not attainable here, I mean. My theory here is that they have a different way to give the UGC out, and the number actually goes down, so anyone who checks the item page, they'll think it's legit. The real reason these obbies exist is just simply to get money. They either get Robux from premium players spending time on the game, or by selling items that you might want to buy inside the obby to make it easier to complete, like a magic carpet or something. Even though none of these items will actually help, since the final level is literally impossible and the UGC is impossible to get inside the game. It might not seem like a lot, but the money can really add up, which gives the devs the incentive to keep scamming people, basically. It gets even worse though. Some games require a few extra steps. Sometimes in order to claim a UGC, you must first complete the obby, then like and follow, and favorite the game, and share it. Then once you do that, you have to wait a whole hour at the top of the obby, which might not seem too bad, but you can't AFK since Roblox will auto-kick you after 20 minutes. On top of that, if you ever close the menu with the countdown timer, it fully resets. It's just so scummy. There's nothing more to say. The desperation they display towards the players is just crazy to me. These Roblox games are riddled with microtransactions begging you to give them money, and all these hoops you have to jump through, and after all that, the item isn't even real. Even though it's not a scam fully, if you've ever seen those AFK for free limiteds or spin a wheel for free limited games, I don't consider that a scam. The chances of actually getting the items are so low, like 0.01, and you will likely never get one. This was something that reminded me of the Twitch Please Dono scam, where basically you will hope to get a UGC after time, but there is never a guarantee, whereas the creator of the game will get all this money, either from Robux or people AFKing inside the game. This reminded me of the stream because the creators would get ad revenue from the people watching, but there was also incentives to have premium players inside of the games, since if you do, you will get slightly better odds. But the reason that is done is just to simply get more money from them, because the premium players have a different payout. If you've ever actually gotten a UGC from inside these AFK games, let me know, because I'm very curious if you actually even get the item. I have not been wanting to waste my time to find out, but I've been very curious. Even though this one in particular was easy to tell it's a scam, some of them are a little sneakier. While I'm not 100% sure about this one, it promises a free hair item if you complete it. So I went through them. The game actually seemed pretty well made and not too hard, but I don't think it actually ended up giving me the hair. Again, it just seems like a scam to keep me to playing their game as long as possible, since I still do not have it and I think it's been 7 days. My biggest problem with these games though is just how they take advantage of the children who play them, since there's so many requirements in order to get the items. If I was to fall for that as a kid, I would probably just blame myself for messing up at one of the different steps. These devs are quite literally stealing candy from babies. Not to mention, it just wastes their time that they could have been spent playing something actually fun or worthwhile. I'm surprised Roblox has not cracked down on these, since it's essentially just scamming people and it's not really that hard to figure out which ones are fake. Personally, I wouldn't trust a free UGC game unless it's from a trusted brand, like the Beetlejuice one that happened recently. Don't give these scam games like this attention and report them for scamming you when you see them. Those are my thoughts on scam obbies on Roblox. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't get scammed. Bye!